What's up guys, Bastian here coming at you with another unboxing video, and today we are looking at World of Indines, the Hikaru Turbo deck from the previous version of Universus, which was Universal Fighting System. Now, I have obviously Cowboy Bebop stuff for the game. I also have Darkstalker stuff for UFS. I don't actually have any World of Indines, so I thought that, well, we'll have a look at the Turbo deck. It's supposed to be a 60 card deck, and what's in there we will find out together. But yeah, a little bit of a backstory on Hikaru. You can pause the video and look at it if you want to have a quick read through it. What we're gonna do is, I love that it's got the blood type AB. Take the tab, open it. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. See what's in this deck. So the turbo decks are really the starter decks in UFS, and basically allows you to immediately pick up the game and play with it. There's no rulebook in this one. You have to use the QR code to get the game rules. I wonder if this QR code is still even valid. I think they have an expiry date. So there we go. That's the box, and I think actually, just looking at the box, it's really nice. It's not big. It's perfect. There's no extra cardboard for when you don't need it. Okay, so looking at the cards immediately, I see that the last card in the pack is slightly edge-worn. That's never really cool when you just open something up. And this is 2016, so this is just before they've changed into the new template. I don't mind the old template, to be fair. Not that the new template has changed, much. It's all the same stuff, and it's still the same with universes as well. We got two characters that we can choose from. Obviously, the main one you want to play is Hikaru. I would assume that he's obviously the one that you're gonna start with, but you could also pick Cadenza and then have Hikaru back in the deck. Whatever you want to do. Start with 7 cards, 17 health, whereas Cadenza starts with 5 cards and 30 health. That's fairly regular, actually, that the more cards you have, the less health you got. Cool that you got four what are these called? Styles. I think they're called. There's a specific name for it. I'm not gonna remember, but he can use any four, and depending what he uses as an enhancement, if your attack is the whirlpool thing, then the attack gets +2 speed. If it's the mountain, +2 damage. If it's the fire, it gets stun 1, and if it's the water wave, then the attack gets +1 to all keyword ratings. It's only playable once per turn, but that's still a pretty cool ability. I quite like that, actually. Whereas Cadenza, I can't even really make out what Cadenza is supposed to be. It looks a bit like Voldo, actually. Okay, your foundations cannot be committed by your opponent's effects. That's pretty cool, actually. And tap it 6+. After your opponent plays a non-attack card, they discard 1 card. So you have to tap it and have a 6+ check. That's pretty high, actually. But yeah, I prefer Hikaru. Anyway, what we got here, we got aerial assault, a punch. It actually is what is it? It's a middle or low punch. That's pretty good. You can actually choose. Or a high defense. Multiple 0 punch safe. Enhance this attack gets +1 to its multiple rating for each resource symbol it shares with your character. It's gonna be 3 if you rock it with Hikaru. Well, obviously he's on the picture as well, and we get 3 copies of aerial assault. That's not bad. Then we have continental dive. Mid or high punch deals 4 damage. That deals 4 damage too. Powerful 2. Your next attack with a printed damage of 4 this turn gets throw. That's pretty good actually. Enhance this gets +2 speed for each momentum discarded to pay the cost of this attack's powerful ability. And we get 2 copies of Continental Dive. Then we got Firepalm Fury, high or low punch, 4 damage, charge. This attack gets stun 2 if the speed and damage of this card are both greater than their printed value. Draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards, always good. And then we get 3 copies of this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's got a bit of a high number to hit though. Rocket Press. So this seems to be more for Cadenza, but you can still use it with Hikaru. Just a straight up punch. Easy to get through. And you can enhance your opponent discards 1 card. That's actually pretty good. That's like simple but effective. Okay, then we got Seize Reach. Middle or low. Am I saying this correctly, or am I saying this to the wrong? Fuck. I've been saying these to the wrong ones. So this is a middle punch. That's a middle punch. And that's a low punch. And that's a high punch. Because X marks the spot. After you check this card to play a purple card, that check gets +1. Sorry, I really don't know the name of these. God, I even know what they're called, but I just can't remember. First enhance. So if this is the first enhance in the turn or the attack, I'm not sure about that actually. Comment your correct character. This attack gets plus damage, +2 speed, and you may ready 1 foundation that has not been ready this combat phase. Cool, I like it. And we get 3 Seize Reach, 4 entire playset. Nice, nice. Okay, direct hit. The art on this is amazing. Cold Fusion used to make somewhat similar looking art as well. This is no commento, by the way. Direct hit. It is a foundation. You can enhance commit if your non-throw attack is completely blocked. It still deals 1 damage for each resource symbol it shares with your character during the damage step. More foundations, and this time we get a playset of Elemental Technique. Enhance commit if your attack has the mountain and fire resource symbol. There you go, resource symbols. It gets +3 damage, and your character gains a resource symbol of your choice for the rest of this turn. That's actually pretty good, particularly if you're like running Cadenza and you want to use. Okay, well it works with this one, but what was the one that you need all for? I can't even remember. Maybe that wasn't one. Elemental Technique, Foundation. Okay, Elimination Mode, again, really cool art. Like that a lot. Tap and commit after a player discards a card due to an effect, draw 1 card. And we got a few discard effects here already. I mean, immediately we got one on Cadenza, so I would assume that this is maybe, I don't know. I just thinking that that might be the neck of Cadenza, but I don't see much of a neck there. Then we got Evil Imposter, 2 copies. Cool art again, really cool art. Tap remove after an attack is played, it loses all non-keyword abilities. Then we got 2 copies of Game Night. Unique, enhance commit, seal 1 of your opponent's foundations. That's pretty useful, control-y stuff. A playset of Heart of the Mountain. Enhance commit, this attack gets -2 speed. Enhance discard 1 mountain resource card. This attack gets +1 or -1 damage. Very similar to the Spike Spiegel kind of things you get in the Cowboy Bebop cards. Push the limit. After you play this card, your opponent flips 1 foundation. When this card is in your card pool, both players' characters gain the Whirlpool and Wave resource symbol. Oh god, I'm gonna get so much flack for this in the command section. 3 copies of Rocky Powered. Tap it during your turn, flip it after you play an attack. If your opponent has 3 or more cards in their hand, it gets +3 speed. Cool. +3 speed is good. We've got Sensei. Tap and commit after you play a symbol specific ability discount walk-off from your card pool. And then we got Way of the Four Fists. This is a unique foundation. If it's the first foundation you play, add this card to your momentum. Is that correct? I'm not sure. Need to figure out what that does. Beyond the Game, really nice art. Okay. Enhance your turn, commit one of your opponent's foundations with no enhance. Are these like, is this the end of the deck, and these are just like for you to change your deck with? Perhaps they are. Beyond the Gate. Call of the Dragon Queen. Developmental years. Hand Puppets. Heart of Flame. Pretty cool art again. High Seas Adventure. Impressionable. Psychedelic Dream World. Rook Takes Pawn. Season Guide. Spellbound. Wrong Hands. Look at that doggo. Doesn't like the soup. And then we got Assets. A World Lost to Time. This is a terrain. Astronomy Tower. Frozen Palace. Graven Castle Runes. Odstead. And then we have Assassination Attempts. That's a rare. That's a rare. That's a rare. Are these all rares? Yeah. So these are all rares. A bunch of rares. And these are all SE, which is, I think it's either starter edition or special edition, but that basically means when it's a starter exclusive. Starter exclusive, there you go. That's what it is. So yeah, that's the starter deck. And then those are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Makes sense, 40 card starter deck. 2 characters to choose from. And then you get 18 rares to potentially enhance your deck with. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. So this is the Hikaru Turbo deck for World of Indines in the Universal Fighting System. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little quick unboxing, and as we've discovered exactly what belongs where. Up until next time, guys, Bastian signing out. Peace.